God told him that he's going to go in the promised land. He told him all these people that he's going to deliver them from. He said, I've prepared the land for you, Moses, but I just won't be joining you. And when this happens, I like to imagine that Moses kind of thought back to some of the things he's already gone through. Some of the miracles that he's seen both in his life, in his personal life, and in his time as being the leader for the children of Israel. I like to imagine that he looked back at all those times and saw that he wasn't anyone special by his own ability. He didn't bring himself through all of those things. Everything that he had accomplished was due to his faith in God. Hebrews chapter 11, we call it the Hall of Faith. Pastor mentioned it this morning. In Hebrews chapter 11, verses 23 through 29, it talks about Moses. It says, by faith Moses, when he was born, was hidden 3 months by his parents because they saw he was a beautiful child and they were not afraid of the king's command. By faith Moses, when he became of age, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the passing pleasures of sin, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he looked to the reward. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him who is invisible. By faith he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood, lest he who destroyed the firstborn should touch them. And by faith they passed through the Red Sea as by dry land, whereas the Egyptians, attempting to do so, were drowned. Moses knew and understood that he was nothing and could do nothing without God by his side. And so when Moses heard that God wasn't going to come with them, he said, I don't want it. I don't want the promise. I don't want to go into the promised land. I don't want the promise if it comes at the cost of your presence. I don't want anything to do with a promise if it comes at the cost of his presence. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything if he's not going to be right there with me.